I'm going to show you how to set up your payment policy. Okay, I've already taken it to the screen that you need to be at. If you can't figure out where to go, you need to get to your business policies. You can click on My eBay in the top right and then click on Summary. That's going to load a screen that looks kind of similar to this, and then you're going to click on Account and scroll down and find Business Policies. From there, you'll be able to create your shipping policy, your return policy, and your payment policy. Okay? This video is about your payment policy. So here, you're going to want to name it something like, Standard PayPal Payments. I don't really need to, for this, your payment policy is going to be the same for pretty much everything. You can make multiple policies. So people tend to have multiple shipping policies and multiple return policies, but usually only one payment policy. So you're going to set it as the default payment policy and then enable PayPal. And then from here, you're going to put in the email address, PayPal email address at PayPal email address. You're going to put your PayPal account's email address here. This is going to be how eBay links to your PayPal account and knows where to send the money from the buyers, right? Now, if you want, you can check this option, require immediate payment when buyer uses buy it now. I recommend that you don't. What this is going to do is, okay, so you can buy something on eBay, but then you have to pay for it in order for it to be an actual sale. If you require immediate payment, it means that people can't just buy your item and then not pay. And that may sound like a good thing to you, like of course I want them to pay. Keep in mind that whenever an item sells, regardless of whether the person ends up paying for it, it's good for your item's analytics that it's sold, and eBay will count it as a sale. So even if they don't pay, to all of your other potential buyers, it's now going to look like that item has already sold once, and that's going to give it more credibility. Also, you don't end up paying any fees. You can automate unpaid item cases so that they're opened automatically after 48 hours. And the only thing that you're going to have to do when somebody doesn't pay for an item is just go to the item and then set the stock back to 1 from 0. And you can work around this by having it at 2 or 3 in the first place, or by using software that has the replenishment feature so that every time that the item is purchased, then it automatically is reset to its default quantity. So I recommend that you do not have this checked, because you're going to get slightly more sales, because sometimes people want to pay a day or two later. They want to buy the item now, and then they pay like 2 or 3 days later. And the listings that are unpaid are actually benefiting you. I know it's frustrating when you're like, oh, this person purchased it, but they didn't end up paying, but just learn that the money's not given to you until the money's given to you, right? But that being said, if you don't want to deal with it, you can have it checked. I recommend you don't. So merchant credit cards, you can set up accounts with merchant credit card services and process credit cards that way instead of through PayPal. But having PayPal payments allows people to just use their credit cards even if they don't have a PayPal account anyway. So it's really just easiest to just use PayPal. And then I don't accept any of these, but most of these would be relevant to an eBay seller who's selling physical products. Okay, so the payment policy is pretty simple. The main thing is whether you want to require immediate payment or not. I'll see you guys in the next video where we set up our return policies. Ciao.